Hello everyone and welcome back to second English channel. So this video is also going to be about the catch up or you can say intermediate. Uh, this is just a video in which I am going to tell you what are the rest of the 9 projects that I have selected up until now, and I will tell you the names for them actually. So last time we have seen that number guessing game, rock paper scissors, implementation of one physics formula, and notes maker, basically saving the keynotes. These are the projects that we have finalized last time. So additional to them, I have selected some projects like a student grade management system, expense tracker, quiz app, password strength checker, and a matrix calculator. So basically, these are all the 9 projects that we are going to cover in the upcoming videos. So about them, what are the skills that we need in this project? So actually, we fall short about the on the skills that we know right now and we need for these projects. So to compensate that, I have asked and searched some you can say resources, and what I get is we can build all this project without the concepts that I'm going to say right now. So the concept that I don't know, but have that is recommended in the project are you can say vector, file handling, vector, map, structure, and classes. So basically, these are the some things that I don't know about yet. But yeah, of course, we will learn about them in the near future. So it also from the resources I get to know that there is no thing to you can say stress out ourselves, because all this feature can be implemented by using the basic data structures and arrays and container data types. So yeah, that's about all the projects that we are going to cover in the upcoming videos. So I can also tell you the brief overview of every project. So basically, when we are talking about our first project, which is number guessing game, about this project is actually going to be something like the user will you can say start this game app code, and this code is going to be present in the while loop. Basically, it is going to run until users say give up, and basically the range of this function is going to be quite large, and basically I am going to tell you base functionality in the ppt format, but you can say that it will generate a number and tell user to predict them, and based on some condition it give us some statements, check it until unless user you can say find that number and type it correctly. So about the next is rock paper scissors. Everybody must have played that game, and that's our next project. Now implementation of one physics formula, which I have not finalized yet. But the thing that I am thinking of is by we should try for the you can say optical physics for this thing. So I will see and tell you once the project is in here that what physics formula we are going to implement. And the next is notes maker. So about that, I'm thinking of doing something like I'm going to create an array, and the array is going to store nothing but just the strings that we are going to pass into the arrays, and those all the strings that we have passed, or maybe the arrays that we are going to pass, is going to be stored in the you can say our format, and it will retain in the memory until while the code is executing, because we don't know about that few topics that I mentioned, like file handling and classes and structures and all. So that's why. Next is student credit management system. This is also going to be purely on the basic data types like arrays, dictionaries in Python, and some other data types. So after that, we have expense tracker. So it is going to track, or you can say we are going to feed it some data like I have spent this much amount on that thing, and our balance in our account is this much. So it is going to calculate how much balance we are left with, and also what is the, you can say, the expense we can do in that. The next is quiz app. Quiz app is nothing but just going to be, you can say, I'm going to create a quiz database in the code itself, initialize them, and in Python I'm going to use a random library to actually random throw the questions and the options. So basically, the question have a set of options, so basically which is quite, you can say, useful, and it is going to check for the answer that user give and answer that is actually, you can say, right. And the next is password and password strength checker. So basically, this is going to be like the modern ones. It is going to have some set of conditions, and if user satisfies those conditions, it is going to pass the test. Also, maybe we can do one thing. We can make it return as something like the password is strong, weak, moderate. Basically, these three strings we can also pass them. And if our password is weak, we can just skip, or you can say we can just ask user to re-enter the password. And if modern, we can just give the user the option that whether he should. We are going to basically recommend the user to actually strengthen their password. And if user choose not to go with it, we are just going to accept that password. And the last is a metric calculation calculator basically. So matrix calculator is going to be used in Python. We are going to use lists, nested list basically, and in C++, we are actually going to use arrays and for loops to basically reach the answer. So that's all the ideas that I have given brief about. So along with the three ideas, three projects that we have done previously, and also including these 9 projects, we will have a cumulative of 12 projects, and that is enough, I think, for beginner level. So that's all about the projects and the ideas. And if anyone have any more ideas for a beginner project, I will basically ask you to share them in the comments. Basically, this is going to help me in my learning journey. And also, yeah, if you are commenting, that means this is going to be interesting for you too, because I'm not going to prepare for anything else. This is going to be, you can say, the thing, the raw thing that I have recorded and uploaded. So maybe some of you have already, you can say, seen this behavior that we are not editing our video at all, because I want to keep things more like close to the truth, and you will say more to towards the authentic content. That means people can relate, and people must actually see what actually learning progress feel like for a learn, you can say, for a working professional. So that's all for this video, and I hope you like this video. And if you have any suggestion, so every suggestion is welcome here, as you already know. So please type that in comment. And if you can say, if my skill level allow it, I am going to make this project. Basically, in Python, I can just simply make the project uh, right now. But because of the skill gap, basically what I am teaching right now, that does not allow me to basically create these some project and make them into some advanced level, basically over engineer this basic level project. So that is what I take the decision based on. So that's all for this video, and let's meet in the next video, talking about some more project or maybe some concepts which we don't know what it is going to be. So that's all.